have traveled further than the beef babes in hundreds of years, not since the Shard Treaty, once and for all restricted the ability of mortals to travel amongst the stars. And yet travel you have far and wide across the 9 known worlds. Along the way you have made powerful enemies of gods and devils, drug lords and king priests, and yet none seem as dogged as the archdevil Mahadi, Tigerkin Rakasa and proprietor of the devilish restaurant.
I know you are French.
Infernal Rapture. At Fortune's At Fortune's End, Mahadi trapped one of your own, Bethanee Smiles, one-time junior paladin of Palor, within the vaults of the Stygian Trust. You have been looking for a way to bring her back since then, a plane-swapping adventure that in its own right that took you to Theros and back. But now, in service of the Therosian god of passage, you have finally had a bit of luck, a promise to transport you one time anywhere. You said to take you to wherever Bethanee Smiles is. The gods were just and acquiesced. And so, at last, as you clear your eyes, as the now all too familiar nausea of rapid planar dislocation fades, you find yourself again in a strange walled vault. You do not know where you are, but you can see just 20 feet ahead of you the short, strong-shouldered posture of Bethanee Smiles, staring ahead of her back to you. And she is not alone. In front of her, a giant dais, flanked by guards resplendent with giant gleaming armor and silver spears, and above the dais, the king priest of Hestevar.
What?
No one's seen any of you yet. You can just start shouting if you want. But you're in the back of the room, and the front of the room is where all the light is.
No, sorry we're late. we're just here to observe. Carry on.
A figure which you see as Mother Bulmos looks at you and holds up. She holds up a hand. It's unclear if she's telling you to be quiet or talking to someone behind you. As the figure of the king priest speaks.
Bethanee Smiles. It breaks my heart to think that I thought goodness could be found in a tiefling such as you, but the wickedness of your blood will show through. What you have done today will be the undoing of Elysium, but I swear by the powers of the Shining City and the ancient alliances we hold that you will answer for your crimes.
And so, to be clear, the king priest is speaking from here. Bethanee is standing here at the foot of what seems like a massive dais.
Oh, a raven-haired beauty.
Flanked, as I said, by guards with spears.
Seen a warrior princess.
The two of you are at the back.
I've seen a warrior princess.
Are at the back of the room in the shadows.
Have you given me a fucking
Is that
fedora?
Michael Jackson?
Well, I had to give you
I certainly hope it isn't.
I guess you didn't have a miniature, so I've given you.
Make
this,
him a
I've given
regular
you this
human.
little character.
He's got a cool hat.
Yeah, that's fine, but it's definitely not Michael Jackson.
All right, so Michael Jackson. And,
No, this is not a fun riff to be a part of. I
would like to get off this riff, please.
Please. You might.
At
No.
the next stop.
Excuse me.
Well, yeah, having this moment of self-conflict, Frieza. But you are naked, holding just the sword that you had in one hand and the maiden stone in the other, correct?
I thought did I lose all my clothes when
You
I
lost
reincarnated?
everything. You have been transformed into a human. You have now simple black hair. You look like a humanoid version of Frieza, essentially.
Am I at least wearing a loincloth for modesty, Dave?
No, you're not. You're naked. You're absolutely naked. You have in one hand a Therosian longsword, magical one that you stole from the
other
gods.
hand, your sword.
The other hand,
No.
You were clutching the maiden stone, but all of your injuries, your weird proboscis, your eye stalks.
Proboscis? What are eye
You
stalks?
didn't have a weird proboscis.
I thought I
That's
was
Michael Hing from the future you're thinking
Oh,
of.
so am I.
You are. That's
okay.
No sap
I will
dripping at all.
say that a playful mist in the room is floating through the room at groin height, obscuring
A truly
for now
playful mist.
the mysteries of the Chongas.
Yeah. And there's a guy in stage blacks with a smoke machine.
A junior acolyte is just
he scuttles back into the shadows.
hazing at the groinal area.
Do we have like do you have like a towel in your rucksack?
I have a disguise. You could put this funny glasses with a nose and mustache.
Over my shame?
I mean, yes.
Okay, Dave, I put I guess, what is it, like a Marx Brothers one?
It's like a Groucho Marx.
Okay, I put a Groucho Marx nose and glasses over my...
Impossible to know yet how funny this is because again the mist obscures it. But
Pretty funny,
But
though.
yes, you do have now some of Kit's disguise kit. If not obscuring, perhaps highlighting humorously the chongus.
No, I've tucked the chongus into the nose bit, and the
What's
nads
the
are going...
nose bit?
Of the nose.
The plastic
Groucho Marx
nose.
off.
Oh,
And my...
Have you seen a Groucho Marx?
I now know what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, and I don't know, the balls are behind the moustache. They are not hanging through the holes in the glasses, all right?
Of course not. That would be awful. All right. While this is happening, you can see the tittering of a coterie. This is a walk.
Calling all fan artists.
You can see a tittering of you can see a tittering of a coterie of the the highest leaders of Elysium. The Dolphin Prince, Deep Satialist, is there. Almathara from the Morning Courts of Lathinter. Father Myron Core of the Forge Heart in Dwarfholm. And Mother Bormus.
Welcome.
Well done. And Mother Bormus? As
I'm Mr. Ed.
King Priest Minus starts
Wilbur.
to walk down the steps towards Bethany.
It was my fault. There are ancient grudges in Hestavar, and I thought we were ready for a tiefling paladin. But there are reasons your kind do not serve here. If anything, I blame myself.
Bethany goes, so this is Bethany. This is not a vision of Bethany.
And Bethany just sort of hangs her head
Blackguard,
quietly.
I name you. And you can see, from where you can see Mother Bullmoose and Father Myron Core both sigh. Blackguard, I name you. He says as he puts his hand on Bethany's shoulder, where her cloak is fastened together by her holy symbol. Fallen Paladin.
But wait, we should do it for Echo Day.
I name.
Betrayer of... Betrayer of vows. Breaker of oaths.
Oaths.
Pelor is blind to you. You may revel in his glories no more, and suffer in his fury for all time.
All right, that
Three,
speaking in
three,
one voice
three.
gets a 3.
And as he says that, he pulls the holy symbol, breaking Bethany's cloak, which falls to the ground underneath her, and then he says, plane shift, the 9 circles of hell, and the room goes white. And in that moment, the shining soldiers, the 2 guards disappear, the coterie of elders disappears, the king priest disappears, and Bethany falls down to her knees, alone in the empty room. As your eyes slowly turn to normal and the mist dissipates, revealing, I suppose, for the
Jeff
first
comes
time.
back out and puts in more haze.
Okay, all right.
No.
So, Jeff, is this a union job you're working? Or?
Yeah. Hang on, I can't talk to you. I'm not here.
Oh, well, says Bethany speaks. So she's just in the room by herself
Yep.
now. Oh, well, I thought it might be different this time, but still hurts.
Is that the withdrawal that hurts?
Wait, is that Simon or
That's
Kit?
Simon.
Yeah, are you hurt by the lack of demon juice coursing through your veins?
It's been 3 days since you saw her last, so as long as she didn't have access to it, she's probably gone through a rapid cold turkey.
Well, time to do my daily jog around the cell.
Okay, and she starts jogging around the cell. You guys just gonna stay like creepers at the back?
Wait, we're in the room with her?
Yeah. So what happened is you saw all of these ghosts. You resaw the scene that had happened in the last time that you were in Elysium, and then all of the figures other than Bethany disappeared in a blinding flash of light, and then the room is now empty, and Bethany is there by herself, and the 2 of you at the back of the
Were
room.
Friezo and Kit there when that happened the first time?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So you remember.
yeah,
You
you've been
remember.
there. You've seen that before.
Huh.
The first time you were cast into hell.
Bethany? Oh,
You must be one of the new guards.
No, I'm. Long story short, I'm still Friezo. I'm a human now though. So
This is my friend, see?
ask me something only Friezo would know. Actually, ask Kit. Kit's here.
Yeah, it's Friezo. It's there was a hello, how are you?
How do I not know you're not another one of the visions coming to haunt me as they do every hour?
Okay, well just ask me something only Friezo would know.
Okay, what is the message that I left you
Well,
that night in hell?
well,
I know that my friend Friezo listened to every single word I told him.
the message you left me.
Inspiring. I gave him
Come
so
on.
many inspiring speeches, and I just know that my friend Friezo took them all on board.
There must
You
be.
strange naked man.
No, I don't look, but I'm not entirely naked. I am wearing a Groucho mask, nose and glasses, and moustache.
You're going to have to take his word for that because, again, there is just a tendril of smoke, like of mist in the room.
No, don't look. Eyes up here, thank you. Ooh, Dave, can I do a what do we call it? History check to see if I remember?
You want to do a history check to see if you remember something that your friend Alex Lee told you while you played D&D with her?
No, something that Friezo remembered. If Bethany told her, it's a different thing.
Is
Dave.
it a different thing? Because it seems to me from where I'm sitting.
Give me some dice.
Did somebody bring up the dice?
No, we need the big
That's
jug.
the big jar.
Oh, we forgot the big jar of dice.
Uh-oh, looks like we're going to have to tip out the big jar again.
No,
Dave, you're strapped in.
no.
Dave's got so many secrets behind the curtain. He's practically Oz.
Here you go.
Oh, we
It's
saw a
like
vision.
you.
It's a vision room.
Some for you.
It's like a holodeck.
Oh, I love holodecks.
All right,
that
here we
what it
go.
Some more. Nice for everyone.
What kind of check should I do, Dave?
A holodeck check.
I again think that you should just be able to remember what Alex said. But
Yeah, I
I
mean,
think
it was,
a history
you know.
check is fine.
Alex said a lot
That's
of things.
15 plus 5 is 20.
15 plus 5 is 20. All right, yes. You remember everything that you remember from that scene. You recall it with perfect clarity.
Then Alex, Friezo.
Alex, who's Alex?
No, I'm saying to you as Michael Hing.
Okay, yeah.
I know it's difficult to tell now that Friezo is a human.
Yeah, it is.
Possibly Chinese. Friezo explains to you, your character, the thing that he remembers from when your character told it to him.
And I.
Oh, we like to play out the scenes, though, in this.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
like theater of the mind. So really, you should feel empowered to actually just say the lines as if you are Friezo.
Wait, I remember one more thing. And this is good because I was bluffing before and I don't really remember anything I told you. When we were on the spaceship,
I don't know
rescuing Jordan's character.
Yes.
Yes, when you were on Zariel's prison ship, flying
Yes.
above Avernus, rescuing Kithisi Galantara, Blackguard Paladin.
Thank you, Dave. I gave a certain object, which was strange in hell, but relatively normal in the 90s in Australia. And I said, if we ever become separated, didn't I say this? This is the one thing that we can show each other to show that it's us. Don't you guys remember? I wrote it down.
Is it a big hat with a sunflower on it?
No?
I do not
Is it a
remember this.
slap band?
No?
Is it
Do you guys remember?
Is it the magical feather that we stole?
No?
A phylactery?
You have two things on your Friezo. You have a Therosian longsword, and you have the Maiden Stone.
Yes.
Who has the feather?
Me?
The
No.
feather is...
Wait.
The feather is
Oh,
locked.
no.
The feather, and this is Michael Hing saying this, not Friezo. The feather is locked in a bank vault I can no longer access because I'm no longer appearing as Friezo.
This is true.
Yes, this is true.
Well, it's safe.
The point
From
that,
you.
The point that I was trying to make was that the Maiden Stone is probably also something quite unique in the world.
What's the thing?
Tarzos!
I tried, everyone.
Don't
I
you
tried.
remember Tarzos?
Possibly.
No, I don't remember.
I didn't dream it. I'd written it down on my character card.
I think it's the name of one of the characters.
No, it was
Probably-
like a Pog or a Tarzo. Anyway, well, that was... I
Pogs.
had that in my back pocket for ages, but forget it.
Ah, fuck. Well, anyway, look, it's me. Do you believe me?
Well...
Are these visions corporeal? And he gives her a big hug.
Oh...
Oh.
Kid, you came to get me.
Well,
Friezo, what happened to you?
I died.
Again.
But-
I'm so sorry.
No, but turns out I stole... Look, here's what happened. I stole this sword, got cursed for stealing the sword. I died, but the curse... Turns out I was reincarnated, so I was fine. Things are great. I'm no
Wow.
longer an elf. I'm now a human. Yuck, frankly. I hate that.
And so what about all your hag stuff?
Yeah, look, that's all gone. It's in this stone that I've got here. I could probably get it put back inside me if I really want that. Can't do that anymore. But if I concentrate real hard, I can turn back into Snailzo. So,
Really?
yeah, just for a little bit. For a little bit every day, I can do that.
And what powers do you get as snails, though?
Well, I've got new powers. I'm quite frightening.
Ooh.
Yeah, so the way we're doing this for everyone else is that we are treating this new version of Friezo as the Warlock Pact of the Undead. which means, yes, once a day you can turn into your fearsome form, which is Snailzo, and
Yes.
you are bonus temporary hit points, you are frightening, you're immune to frightening, you do more bonus necrotic damage, and I think you can always do necrotic damage if you want.
Yeah, and I can do some extra damage and stuff. There's a couple of cool things.
You've really done a tour of the Warlock Pacts, haven't you?
Yeah.
You've been all
He
around.
gets bored very easily.
Yeah, that's what
Give
happened.
little treats along the way.
This one wasn't completely unplanned, though. You know, this
Yeah.
one was just a real roll of the dice.
It
I'm
was.
human
I
now.
saw the
So
dice.
my friend Friezo,
Yes, that's me.
give me a hug.
No.
That was the final test. It's so good to see you. And she gives him a big hug.
I also have some news. I am recently found that I'm a lion man. Previously thinking I was a big cat. My people are the big lions of ancient
Leonine.
Greece. The leonine of
Theros.
and I can now do a very, very scary roar.
Oh, I'd love to hear it.
It will scare you a lot. I would suggest you don't hear it because you would maybe crap your pants.
Show me.
I do not want to make you crap your pants.
Why don't I put my hands over my ears?
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I could just mime it.
I really don't mind if I crap my pants.
Well, you're in a cell. I don't imagine they're giving you fresh pants every day.
Oh, they do.
No, they do once a day.
Fresh pants. Just to get
once
your
a day.
crap
Just to
in.
be clear, in this is a prison cell in a place. You heard the name of it when Bushu was instructed to take you. It's a prison called Silence.
Yeah. I say the prison's called.
What's it called?
It's called.
The prison is called.
That's correct.
It's called correct.
No, it's called.
What's it
Lana
called?
knows on third. Yeah, it's a prison called Silence. It's run by renegades of an old, long dead race of magic users, and they owed Mahadi a favor, and they've taken you here. Every hour on the hour, very realistic illusions that you can sort of feel and that have form and shape come and taunt you with moments of failure, moments of personal humiliation, moments of defeat to break your will. And every night, automatons come into the cells.
Automatons.
Yeah, big time.
Automatons?
Yeah.
That makes more
Oh, yeah.
sense. Automatrons, which is a magic D&D term, because they look after you. Automatrons come
Seamless.
in and they give you fresh bread and water.
And fresh pants.
And sometimes, if requested, fresh pants.
I've crapped myself again.
You've been here 3 days, so you've seen them come 3 times.
With 3 fresh pairs of pants.
You also know a few other
Automatrons.
things about the prison, and I think I sent you an email about them.
Yes, and I know what they are.
Wonderful.
But they haven't asked me yet.
Yes, no, you're doing very
So
well.
wait, where
No,
are?
but my friends haven't asked me. They have really asked me very little questions
Mostly
about
they've-
myself.
they've just
They
told-
barged in and they talked about themselves.
Yeah.
That's what's been happening.
All right. Well, how are you?
Wow. Love that tone. No wonder you couldn't remember a single thing about our history together.
I remember.
You two
fucking
are
hate-
very self-involved.
You would be too if you lived my life. My life is very interesting.
Maybe you're like that because your life is like that because you are so self-involved.
Do you remember what? Do you remember when I was getting chased by all the bees?
Yes, I do remember that.
Think I got time to remember your Pogs and Tarzos? I got 10,000 bees after me.
Also, I was raised without a family in slavery, and the fact that I recently found some semblance of family is actually kind of a big deal for me, and I thought as a friend you would be interested in that. But never mind that. I'll just keep mine to myself.
Yeah,
and,
you just found out where he's from, his origin, his whole origin story.
I mean,
Meanwhile, you're like, I've been in prison for 3 days.
no big deal. I could have stayed behind. I could have gone there and visited my relatives, but instead I came back to you.
Yeah, we had a wish. We had a wish to go fucking anywhere. You know where we could have gone?
We decided to come to-
Disneyland, a place that exists. Could have gone to Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. And instead, you know where we chose? We chose to come and get you, Bethany. First of all, it wasn't my choice, but, you know, I'm here and I'm happy to be here, frankly. So just how are you?
Well,
Bethany slowly takes her hands from around Kit because she was hugging him all the way through that.
I'm sorry to have wasted your time. You could have gone to Disneyland and you could have gone to Lion Town.
Well, don't tell us that now. You know, we've come to get you.
I didn't actually need you to rescue me. I would have figured it out myself. I nearly had it figured out already. The robots come 3 times a day, and they have this special little thing they do when they open the door, and I can't quite figure it out. But I do know that sometimes when you open one of these 3 doors, it loops around in on itself, unless when the robots are there, and then you can leave out of the door. So I had a very good plan, and it was only a matter of time before you two barged in talking about yourself. And can I just say, the silence, whilst tormenting, was sometimes nice. Also, I'm not addicted to drugs anymore.
It sounds like it. I feel like this started badly.
Yeah, look, I'm sorry.
let's reset. I'm
Bethany.
sorry.
Well, I'm just
Are you
ready for
okay?
one of you to ask how I am without being sarcastic.
Well, how are you? No, I'm sorry, Bethany. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You look very handsome.
You probably have
Eyes up here.
Canonically.
because you have laundry as well. You probably have some more of your clothes if you want to offer them to. You've got your backpack actually. They haven't taken all your stuff. This prison is so formidable that they don't even bother. So you have everything that you had on you inside the vault, including the page of the King Priest's contract with Zariel that you smuggled out of the vault. That's still hidden in the lining of your cloak.
Yes. And so, good job, me. Well, actually, besides from the hourly torment of the worst moment of my life, replaying in front of my very eyes in the most realistic way possible, it hasn't been too bad, and I've had some time to think.
Okay, have you come to any conclusions about, I don't know, some apologies you might want to give to us?
No, just a red hot and renewed desire for revenge and bloodlust.
Oh, okay. I'm on board. Kit?
Yeah.
The messages have come to me to break me, but instead they have come to me to tell me what my mission is in life, which is to right all the wrongs that have been replayed in front of my eyes over and over again.
All right, so who are we going to kill?
Well, where do we start?
Bethany takes out a little notebook.
All right, so
First of all, we have to get out of this prison because although I had the mental fortitude to deal with it, definitely doesn't.
sorry, who are you pointing at then? I was looking away. Oh, me.
Yeah, absolutely you.
Well, okay.
So here's what I've realised. You know those those automatrons
Yeah,
with the big robot boobies?
When's the next time?
Yes, they have big robot boobies. Thank you for adding that little bit of detail.
And they all have German accents.
Okay.
And they say, boob, 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 boob.
When will they
If
come
I
next?
don't finish all my
Beep
dinner, they
boob.
tusk. And they tell me I'm so skinny, which I love.
When will they...
Yeah, I said it was bread and water, but you also get a small jar of sauerkraut.
Yeah.
When will they come next?
For the scurvy.
So
They will come. They in about an hour. Would we say?
in about an hour, yeah, that's true.
55.
Now, what
And
you
here's what I realized about them: they're all wearing identical amulets. You know amulets?
So you're saying we steal the
And they
amulets?
have no other, nothing else on them, but they have a
Not even a
sigil.
Groucho Marx mask.
But they do have a rubber chicken on each of their nipples.
all right.
No,
Oh.
just pretending.
Okay, so when they come in next,
You're getting lost in the world building, Alex.
why don't we hide on either side of the door? You distract them, and we'll fight them, take their amulets, and then escape. What do we think?
Well, I don't know where you're going to hide.
Well,
You can see the room. The room is a replica of the throne room
Which is
of
the
the
door they
Shining
come through?
Palace.
When
in
which
Esteban.
door do they come through?
This one?
They come through they come through this.
So
this
we'll
door here.
hide on either side. We'll hide on the side away from the hinges of the door, so they won't see us, and then we can zap them when they come through.
Zap, zap.
Zap, zap. All right, just make sure you get the amulet because they're very strange and they glow, and then we can figure out how to
All right.
get those doors open.
Dave, can you place us on the side opposite the hinges of the door? Or sorry, I can't see.
Yes.
So opposite that. Opposite
What
that.
we do with frozen.
Because you don't want the door to open into our faces.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, maybe you should do that, Raw, and make me shit my pants so I've got a good reason to call the robots.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, go
That
on,
is
Kit. Do
true.
the raw.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, you guys are going to just hang out and wait.
No.
I mean, you could...
He's going to do a Raw and make me shit my pants
If you
so I
have-
can get in your pants.
Well, I mean, it's important to
I
have
mean,
fun.
if you have one loaded, you could just do it yourself. I don't need to
No,
waste
no.
I can only do it once a day.
Oh,
so,
is that so?
Is that hiding? That doesn't look. Explain to me how this is hiding.
Because
on the scale.
we're like, you know how like if you were coming through a door.
Oh,
and
I
we're-
understand. It's like, yes, it's like
Oh,
Hitman
wait.
style.
Wait.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like one on either side might be.
no, because
more.
then the door will open into your face.
I could just do it a door's width away from it. Also, isn't it a rotating door?
No, these are normal doors.
Okay, so and then the door
No, but
opens.
Bethany's got to be visible. So
you
she's
want-
got to be. She's got
So
to
you
be
leave
there.
Bethany there,
Oh, I
and then
get
you
it.
want to be here.
No! Oh my goodness!
The door opens.
Bethany's in front of the door.
You know what we can do as they
Bethany's in the middle of the room, in front of the door.
How many
Yeah.
robots come in? 3?
Okay, so you're saying, hang on, so you want Bethany outside the door?
Oh my! Yes, we all want to be outside the door. Can we all go outside the door, Dave? We're all outside the
Yeah, go
door.
outside
Where
the
do you
door.
want?
solved.
Where do you want to be, Michael?
Why don't you hide behind that statue?
I thought it was a
Yeah,
white
I'm a
room.
ranged attacker. Actually,
Ta-da.
I'll go around the corner. Eden,
You hide
Thank
there.
All right.
Okay, we've done it. We worked it out.
I think Kid should be.
It seems like Kid's
Well, no.
going to get hit by the door. Is
No,
that
I
just
will
me?
just-
Am I the only one noticing that?
That's why I said we're on
But
this
who's
side
gonna
opposite the
hide
hinge of the door.
But then they'll see me. It's because you go through a door, you look directly. Okay, fine. I'll put it around again.
No, because
No, I'm doing
Bethany's
it.
there.
Whatever you
They'll
want,
look at
Fraser.
Bethany. They will look at Bethany.
ever had
and
this
she's
much-
in front of
I
the
thought-
door.
ever had
Because
this
it's
much
like
trouble.
I don't look here. I look there.
Yeah.
I think you were in a good position before because the door will open and then you never look
And you'll
behind.
be hit by the door.
But they'll think it's
As
just
long
a
as it's
jam or
quiet.
something, like it's mushed.
Okay. Are we done?
No, yeah.
All right, so it's in that.
I
But
could
you
also stand as far away so I wouldn't get behind the door.
All right. Go
So
back
that's
there
it.
then.
Yeah.
There we go. Perfect.
Okay.
Also, the door only goes to. There we go. See, look, fine.
Okay. We've measured it out.
Okay, congratulations, everyone.
I like this better when
And
it was an
that's-
imagination.
Yeah, I mean, I
game.
feel that all of that felt unnecessary to me, but that's fine. So,
it was
uh,
very
Look at all the
important.
miniatures.
I know.
Everybody
but-
loves these so much.
Thank you, WizKids, for sending us.
Love
Yeah.
these miniatures.
Oh, I love
Do
the
not
miniatures.
slow
I love
down
the
our
miniatures.
game
I've just
at all.
I've never used them for working out how far back from the door you have to stand.
Here's the problem with miniatures, right? They're great and they really do bring the story to life, but they will cause occasional, very specific fights that will tear your D&D group apart monstrously.
It's all worth it. It's definitely worth it.
Okay, so you're waiting. Time passes as you work out your plan, and suddenly you all suddenly feel a profound sense of vertigo, swallowing and swallowing to try and stay upright. The room shimmers, and you find yourselves standing in front of the throne room. As the room swims back into focus, you can see 2 shining guards
This old chestnut.
and the king priest standing by his throne, skis down
Whoa, it just
on a
falls
little
over.
surfboard. Yeah.
He's had a fall.
Now, while we can, we need to remember that I've been studying the layout of the throne room. So when we attack him in the throne room for real, we're going to know exactly what to do. So just spend this
cool.
time looking at everything and thinking about cool ways to kill.
Bethanee Smiles. It breaks my heart to think that I thought goodness was you. Sorry, what?
Oh shit!
Are you going? I suppose you think this is funny, Mrs.
I thought
Smiles?
I thought this I could in the thing that I could just say whatever I wanted, but you're responding. Where are you right now?
So an interesting thing about these, they're smarter than a normal programmed illusion. Also, if you touch them, they feel real.
Huh?
Which is something that you've noticed.
So what would happen if well, one thing I never tried is stabbing him. Should we try stabbing?
Sure.
It breaks my heart to think what you have done today will be the
I
undoing
bring
of
out my
Elysium.
dagger and I run up and I charge at him.
Okay, really?
Yeah, well, it's just to pretend.
Okay, great. You race forward as the 2 guards try to stop you, and I need everybody to roll for me initiative.
Oh, interesting.
15.
Sorry about this,
7.
everybody, but that's how
17.
science works.
No,
17.
8.
Otherwise, how would we know?
Can you write them down?
I was 17.
Oh, the
The initiatives?
Yep. Sorry, can I get them again?
17.
8.
4.
Looks like Friezo's going first.
Okay, and the guards get 6, and the king priest gets 11, which means that Bethany races forward with the dagger. The king priest puts up a hand to try and stop her, and in that moment, Friezo, you suddenly realize that in this new human form, you are very fast indeed.
Yes,
and you
I
get
am.
to go first.
I am going to. I'll give it a go. I've got this new sword called the 9 Live Stealer Longsword.
Yes, you do.
Gonna give that
Whoa.
a whack at one of the guards.
So, yep, you run forward, and with the sword that you stole that was an offering to the gods,
What's their armor class, given that they're make believe?
13.
Nah, fail.
The 9 Lives Stealer?
It is actually called the 9 Life Stealer.
It seems like racist against my people.
Yeah.
It's specifically.
Oh.
Maybe it should be
Your
yours.
cats.
Maybe you should take it.
But it's a cab killer.
Why don't you take
Yeah.
50% of all of Hing's worldly possessions?
Yeah.
I wouldn't dream of it, but
33 now.
don't point that thing at me.
Okay, the guards now leap forward. So the king priest leaps forward next as he notices that Bethany is about to attack him, and he blasts her with some of his potent divine magic. He rolls a
Yep.
21.
Interesting.
Yep. And so I think you need to take a DC 14 Constitution save.
15.
15. So you passed it?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So you just take normal damage in that case. You take 17 damage.
Was I on full health points?
You are on full health, but you have exhaustion because they haven't let you sleep because every hour they wake you up and make you do this again and again. You have level 2 exhaustion, but you're back to maximum hit points.
Well, not anymore.
Are we
after
all-
that.
are the rest
Was
of
that
us have-
17 hits?
Sorry?
Yeah, 17.
Are the rest of us back at full hit points?
You are all back at, yes, you are all back at, another parting gift of the God of Passage. And now, Bethany, his spell is finished and you are up the steps. And you've managed to move faster than the other guards.
But can you stand on the steps, the tiny steps?
Can I swap I want to use my Mace of Smiting, which I
Smart.
didn't have the first time round, but now I've got it.
Yep.
Smite that mother.
And I'm going to attack the King Priest.
Go for it.
I don't have my stats for it written down on this one. I rolled a 2, so...
Yeah, they won't hit. It's the same as that.
Okay.
You got another attack though? You got 2 attacks?
You do have 2 attacks. You can attack. You can attack twice.
Gosh. Okay, yep,
21 hits.
Oh, loving that camera work, Shaq. Oh, we're all over the map.
Oh,
there
look
we
at that.
go.
That's really good. Well done, Shaq.
So
I
good.
forgot what D8s look like.
Just use... I got one here.
Like a kind of a weird double pyramid.
There you go. That's a D8.
A diamond.
Oh, we didn't
Oh
have
yeah, a
one.
Diamond.
A
Use
diamond.
a diamond.
Give me back my diamond.
All right, that's
Back my diamond.
13 damage.
13 points of damage. All right. The King Priest howls in pain and he says, "You would do this in this sanctified place."
I'll do it in your bum. Oh no! I improvised and I didn't do very well.
And he takes 13 points of damage. Next up is the 2 shining guards who...
Dave's caught under a big jar of dice.
One attack
Just
hit.
like the old gypsy woman
I
said.
got an 8. You're a 6.
No,
The guards are 6.
the
yes.
guards have higher initiative, though. Their modifier added to it.
Oh, very convenient.
They run
David.
towards... One of them runs towards each of you, and they
that's true.
make a martial fury attack. And you take... 14. That's not going to hit you, I suppose, Kit?
No.
18 armor class. You can't even hit him.
And a 10 isn't going to hit Friezo. Oh, wait, Friezo has no armor. It might.
But he's got dex.
Yeah,
What's
what's
your
dexterity? Dexterity plus 2 for 15.
15, then... No, plus...
Dexterity is plus 2.
No, your armor class is written on your sheet.
Yeah, my armor class is 12, but you were saying I don't have any armor. So then Eden asked me what my dex was.
Oh, I see. So yeah, that's why you 12. It's 10
15
plus
dex,
your 2 makes
which
12.
is plus 2.
Yes.
12 armor class.
Okay, so that misses as well. They use their bonus actions. They miss. And the next one up is Kit Gingerson.
Okay, I'm going to dispatch the guard closest to me.
Go for it.
With my double-bladed scimitar. Oops, wrong button.
Make a 2 attacks. Make a 2 attacks.
Okay, one is 19. The other is 10. And then I'll take my bonus attack, which is 18.
Okay, so you're beating armor class 16.
So
these-
two hit.
2 beat 16, yeah.
So one is 5, and the other one is just 4.
What type of weapon are you using?
My double-bladed scimitar.
Okay, it seems hard to get purchased. They're becoming more insubstantial as you attack them. They seem to like phase in and out of murky clouds and back and forth. But without a magic weapon, it only does half damage. So it takes
Oh, they're
5
magic.
Foes.
points of damage. And the next one up is Friezofferson.
Then I will attack the King Priest, I think. What's the King Priest's armor class, Dave?
What are you going to attack with?
A spell, I guess.
You're in hand-to-hand combat with one of the wraiths, so they'll get a bonus attack on you.
Oh, am I?
Hey, Jordan.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll attack the... I'll step...
Ooh.
If I step back, then...
And cast, he will also get an attack on you. If you step back and make a total defense action, he won't. But this is when you are in combat and you try to cast spells at somebody else or use a ranged weapon.
Oh, I'll cast it at him then instead then.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
That's
I won't-
smart.
okay,
That
cool.
makes
All right.
sense.
What's the armor class of the Wraith?
Oh, I see. No, but he will still get to attack you.
Oh, well, I don't want
But
that.
he would have gotten
That-
to attack him anyway.
He's already attacked.
No. These are bonus attacks. So
All right, then in that
if
case...
you use the sword is the only way. Using any melee attack, you've got melee spells, don't you? Like shocking grasp or something like that.
No.
You need to use melee weapons.
Use your cool sword.
Yeah, it's only plus 2, though.
Is it magical?
Plus 2
It
is
is
great,
magical.
and it's magical, so it's going to do
what's
full
the armor
damage.
class?
16.
Oh, I'm not going to hit with a 16. That's
Yeah, you're no good at sword at all.
I'm not good at sword. All right,
Or just
I'll
cut the
run
head.
away then, and I'll do a defense action.
I need a magical weapon.
No, wrong guy.
Friezo runs like a coward into the back of the room. Let it be
Nice.
said, full defense action, and he's fine. The wraith, The King Priest runs at Bethany and he pulls up his cane, the big walking stick that he uses, which
He's
crackles
got a sword in
with
it.
divine energy, and he attacks you, Bethany, and hits you for 24, I think.
Jesus.
No, that's not the damage. That's just the
Thank
hit.
goodness.
And it does D10 plus 4, so you take another 12 points of radiant damage.
Jordan's
He
dragging
drives
us for
you-
not knowing how to play Dungeons and Dragons.
I think yes. Thank you. Yes, Jordan. Exactly.
Someone banned Jordan from the chat.
I had to ban Jordan from the chat on my own personal Twitch channel because Jordan was briefly a moderator and she set up auto bans if anybody used the phrase Dave Starlight Express game, video, or hi.
Yeah. Banned.
And there was no one left in the chat in 4 minutes.
The bot also says that Geordie is less crook than the Draggers, which I would beg to disagree.
Yeah, it's upsetting. All right. Next up is Bethanee Smiles.
Oh, okay. I'm going to just keep going at the King Priest with
your
my mace.
Go for it.
All right,
That
19. And 13 again.
All right. 13 doesn't hit, but the first hit hits.
Oh, no, that was the damage. Sorry.
Oh, you did 13 points of damage?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Please be
And then
kind
the
with your
second
modding,
one
Jordan.
is I hit again. I got 17.
Okay. Yep. How much is that?
How do I keep getting 13? It's 13.
What are you?
6 plus 4 plus 3. Yeah.
Okay. So you did 26 points of damage. With your magical mace, you are able to sort of make solid hits as the King Priest is driven back again. You are on your knee and you rise up as he cowers against the throne. With fury in your eyes, Bethany, you advance on him, while the wraiths, one of them spotting that the King Priest needs help and having been freed because Friezo's run away, runs up to overpower Bethany from behind, while the other one attacks you again, Kit. Misses you. But Bethany attacks you for 14. That won't hit. And
So
15.
wait, how does this work then? Explain to me now so I don't remember.
Yes.
If that person runs past Bethany like they did, can Bethany get a reaction to hit it?
no, because it ran to attack Bethany. If it had run to be standing next to Bethany, then turned around and tried to cast a spell at you,
Right.
Bethany would have got a bonus
This
attack.
game is so complicated.
You also only get one bonus action per round. So once it's been soaked up by a tank,
Oh.
you're fine.
Okay.
Every monster gets one bonus per round.
I'm
It's a
killing
tank.
everybody.
Again, I'm using terms that I know that Hing will understand because they're from
Someone
World of
who's a beefcake.
Warcraft.
Oh, right.
All right, Kit, you're next.
Can I make a dash towards that other?
No, because if you run past that one, they'll get a bonus action.
That is correct.
See?
Just
Can
keep
I-
killing it. Just keep
We've
killing
also
it.
not worried so much about bonus attacks because you can't really keep them in your head when you don't use tiles.
What kind of weapons are they holding? Are
They
like-
are spectral spears, the shining lances that I talked about.
Okay, can I try and grapple one away from the one that's just like confuddled?
Yeah.
because
No,
of-
kill the one who's closest to you.
Yeah, I'm going to try and use his own spear on him because my weapons don't do anything.
Okay, he rolled
Oh.
a 20.
That's a natural 20.
Also a 20.
So was
Wow.
mine. Okay.
What happens in that scenario?
I know. Okay.
I guess they.
We're suddenly holding each other's
They
weapons?
make out.
I think it's like
Yeah,
that.
Makeout's
It's
pretty
one of those
close.
big Star Wars moments. I think so.
It's a quick time event.
He goes to it exactly. He goes to attack you, and you, Kit Gingerson, grab the spear, and sparks fly off your claws as there's a huge resonant boom fills the room like a shockwave as you snarl in his face, and the two of you continue to fight over the spear. A powerful enough shockwave that it would actually have knocked people off their feet if they were within 10 feet, but they are not, as the two of you are completely locked in combat now.
Do I have a bonus? Can I, if I've got 2 combat moves, can I kick him in
Yes,
the nuts?
you can do it. You can actually do a melee, an unarmed attack.
That's an 18.
18, okay.
Nice, for sure.
Okay, so you also hit him at that point. You kick him in the nuts, which means I'm going to make him make a strength saving throw, and he rolls a 7, and he drops the spear.
Okay,
And
great.
you've got the spear. It didn't do
Cool.
any damage, but you've distracted him.
Great.
Friezo, you are up next.
All right, I'm casting Witch Bolt at the King Priest. So 16 plus, I think 7 is my spell attack.
Yes,
So that's 23. Does that hit?
of course it does. Yep.
You. Okay, so it's a 3rd level spell. Oh, do you have any D12? Sorry.
Yes, I do. What type of magic is it? Here you go.
It's lightning damage.
Lightning damage.
Does that do damage? Does that work?
Zap.
He's resistant to it.
Ah, shit. All right. So that's 11, 22, 29.
29. Okay, so he takes 14 points of damage, but he is not driven to his feet because, as he spots you, Friezo and with a look of fury and is like, "Where are your clothes? This is blasphemy in these hallowed halls. Is that some kind of fake moustache on your penis?"
This was a comedic actor from the 1930s, I think.
Okay, great. And the king priest roars in pain and fury and slashes at you, Bethany.
Owie!
Owie, indeed. He rolls an 18, which will hit you, and you need to take 2d8 plus 3 damage, which is 13 points of
I
damage.
don't want to take any more. It's a lot.
I'm sorry. How many are you on to?
8.
8 points of damage. Okay. But he looks very bloodied, and it's now your turn.
Well, I think I'm going to... I might try the glaive this time.
Sorry, story girl. You'll get the hang of it.
Story girl is, thank you for trying to help.
Yeah.
But, we've tried for 6 years. We just sort of have to go with it. What were you saying? What did you do?
Well, first of all, I don't think I ever had the stats of what the Mace of Smiting does.
Oh, I've got them here.
Okay.
It's a...
So what's my attack bonus?
It's it's D6. It's
Gribbets?
D6 plus 3.
Is Gribbets the Jar Jar of
But
the Dragon
if you roll a
Prince?
crit, it's 3d6 plus 3.
And what's my bonus
no.
on this? In this?
Oh,
Plus
is that an
6.
impersonator?
Oh, plus no, so it's not. It's plus 7.
Was someone pretending to be me in the channel now they've been banned?
No, just Jordan is a mod, so she's
Oh.
banning who she feels
Jordan's
like.
banned you, I believe.
Jordan's flexing.
Yeah, Jordan's flexing.
Great. Okay. Well, now I'm using the correct damage. Let's do this. I'm going to get him with my mace. I'm like, I'm missing a few teeth.
Yeah, I don't know how to unmod Jordan.
It's okay.
I got
How much damage
I rolled a
could you do?
16,
Yep.
Uh-oh.
and I got a 5 damage.
Okay, 5 damage for the king priest.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is he's now very, very close to dead. His wraiths are now, unfortunately, they have advantage, however, against you because you are outnumbered. Kithasi. So
Me, Bethany.
Sorry, Bethany. Yes, and I'm still thinking about Jordan, and the one
She wants.
the one with the spear hits you for 8 points of damage. And
Well,
the
I'm dead.
spear goes through. Bethany's eyes go white as the spear goes through your breastplate. You fall down, dying, and you take your first death save for me.
What do? Add anything for death save? Or?
You start to die. You've lost your first of 3 death saves. Kit Gingerson, the one attacking you, rolls a 16. Will that hit?
No.
Oh my god. All right, now you're up.
I'm a tank. Wait, then one near me doesn't have any weapons.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, it
true.
was attacking you with its bare hands trying to get the spear back and it failed.
Yeah. I'm going to plunge the spear into its unarmed chest. 19.
Okay,
Bang.
I
19.
can do 2 attacks. 19 and I don't know what I guess like
Plus
11.
something, plus
11?
6. Nah.
Okay.
One hit.
One
Yep. So as soon as you hit the spear, it seems to sizzle and spark the spear, and as it goes through the smoky-like chest of the revenant, it seems to glow, and then it bursts and dissipates, and it collapses as its armor falls to the ground, dead.
Nice.
And so they seem particularly susceptible to their own weapons. Friezo, it's your go, but before you act, you suddenly hear something out of the corner of your eye, and you see that 4 dials have materialized on the door, and they're spinning, and then they lock themselves into place with 4 different runes, and then the door opens. And in walks a automaton with
Big old boobies.
apparently
Automatron.
an
Automatron.
the first of the automatrons. I had some
Automatron.
figures here.
Use one of those ones.
No, I'm
It's
just
that big dragon.
they're right. Yeah, there we-
Automatron. Automatron lives to serve.
as it comes with a small tray of food and water. Now, it seems to pass through the door. The door doesn't open, but what you saw was a dial spun, 4 runes showed, and then the door went transparent, and it walked through, seemingly as if it was sort of teleporting in from a different place.
It is time for the sauerkraut.
Now, it is your go, Friezo.
I'm going to use my bonus action to go into my dread mode,
Oh, yeah.
which is the scary mode.
Okay, don't forget that things that are immune to fear are often like constructs and devices and things like that. If you're using it for its fear, if you're using it for its other benefits...
Yeah, but I feel like if it's a construct, lightning damage will work on it. I think.
Yeah. That's
So
quite likely. It
I'm
works.
going to witch bolt the Automatron then.
Yep. Okay. Great. So you're gonna move your witch bolt.
Yeah, it's 19. Does that hit?
That definitely does. Yep.
Cool. All right. And then there's a 4th level spell, so I get to roll 3 dice. And that is a 10, a 7, and a 12. So that's 29 damage.
All right. It's
Is it super effective, Dave?
it's not super effective.
Come on, it's
but
electric.
It would have been a lot of things. There's a huge amount of damage immunities that this construct has. It does full damage. So the sparks fly off it. The amulet rattles around on its chest, and it throws.
Would necrotic damage have been better?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
It throws
It's got no flesh.
the tray to the side, and a bowl of broth and a small loaf of bread goes wild, as well as a pair of clean pants, I think we said.
Wow.
Yeah, just
I just love to see bread go wild.
bread bread goes absolutely wild as it stumbles to the ground.
Subreddit.
And
Bread
it's,
gone.
and in fact, yeah,
Oh, boy.
yeah, okay, and it staggers to the ground in front of you, looking quite pitiful and like a non-combatant.
Yes.
That was your-
yes.
That was your action, and the next one up is the King Priest, who looks at Bethany and picks up her sort of dying corpse on the ground and starts saying, "Blackguard, I name you. Fallen Paladin, I name you. Betrayer of vows, breaker of oaths, paler is blind to you," and starts doing his whole spiel again, while one of the wraiths stands guard over the two of them, and the other one attacks you, Kit. But first of all, I need you to make a second death save for me, Bethany. You want to roll an 11 or higher.
Wait, the other one's gone. It didn't turn into.
1.
Okay,
That's a fail.
So you failed now 2 death saves.
Can I lay on hands pull myself when I'm dead?
Not while
Excuse
you're
me?
unconscious.
Can I lay on hands pull myself?
Now, I want you to understand, just because we have not seen these kind of consequences very often in the game. Once you start to die, you need to make 3 successes on death saves before you make 3 fails. Bethany has now failed 2 of them.
What if we heal her? Is that all right? Does that
will
help?
stabilize
That would
her.
help.
If she fails a 3rd roll, if she rolls under 10 a 3rd time, Bethany dies for good.
Oh,
Do you have any healing
The
spells?
ways,
any spells.
ways to stabilize her. Feed her a magic potion.
Witch bolt?
No. Use
Peter or witch bolt.
Can't hurt.
use healing magic or any healing abilities, or use
CPR.
a medicine check. But of course, her body's being guarded. Also, if the King Priest or the Sword Wraith was to attack her, it would be an automatic fail. Luckily, the ritual of the illusion is taking hold of them again, and now that she's not fighting back, they're going back into the ritual. But just something I want you guys to understand.
I've really spec'd just for sort of mischief and chaos. I'm not really much help in this situation.
Well, I think-
Unless the old Groucho Marx nose has some sort of magical healing properties, but looking downstairs, doesn't look like it's doing any help. You know what I mean?
So everyone, you're all going to have one action again before Bethany has to make
fuck.
her next roll.
You know what?
But
You know
you're
what?
not the next one. So you hold it in your back pocket, because the next one up is Kit Gingerson.
Now, you said this one's attacking me, but that one's dead, right? Because I
kill
pierced him
him?
with
This
his
one
own
is
spear.
this one has exploded.
Yes.
Okay. Well, dead exploded.
Yeah.
You said
It
potato.
was like Buffy. It was
I
like a
see.
smoke
Yeah,
explosion.
yeah.
And you also discovered that these wraiths are susceptible to their own weapons.
So I'm going to advance on the other wraith and attack him with the spear as well.
That will be your action.
That will be my action.
Okay, so you run up and attack with the spear. 7
Ooh,
fat misses,
7
but you
plus
get 2.
6.
Yeah, no, that
Yeah.
misses, but you get
Okay.
2 attacks.
Okay. That's a 9 plus
15?
15, yeah.
They both miss. So
Oh, man.
Kit uses his action, races forward with the spear, but fails to hit the wraith.
It's my turn
It
now.
is now Frieza's action. As I said, the Automatron is at your feet. You can see the amulets that Bethany had mentioned around its neck. There's bread and water on the floor.
Sure.
It has no weapons, it seems.
Yeah. Dave,
Yeah.
you're going to think I'm trying to cheat here,
Okay.
but this is not a cheating move.
Yes.
Frieza's going to call out to Aaron, the stagehand, and ask for a first aid kit. It's a union shop, Dave. They're going to have one on hand.
You're gonna roll for that. That's
Persuasion.
I cannot stand. Yeah, this is persuasion for your DM. All right. I'm gonna call that a 15 That's a
For
DC.
persuasion?
Yeah, that's a
Okay,
DC
cool.
15 persuasion check.
That's
You rolled a 1.
That's a
That's
1.
a big number one.
You know what? You know what a 1 means? That Aaron existed, and you turn and look, and his smoke machine's on the ground, but he's gone on a union mandated
He's on a break.
With presumably
Not available.
the only first aid kit.
These cushy contracts.
You can't say I wasn't fair. So now, what do you want to do?
His name was Jerry.
No, his name was Aaron, wasn't it?
No, it was
No, it
Jerry.
was Jerry.
He would have been upset about
That's
that
why
as
he
well.
left.
Yeah.
That's why he left.
Okay. Come on, your mate's on Smoko. What do you do? Bethany is dying. What do you do?
Well, I've done my turn. I tried to call out to him. I guess.
That's a free action. That's a
free
free
action is
action.
talking. All right. Well, I'll keep killing. I'll kill this thing because maybe the amulet's got some healing
Sorry,
properties in it.
Okay.
I've got.
Let the record show that they both just kept fighting the people that they wanted.
I couldn't get to her without.
How can I stabilize? Maybe the I'm thinking.
True heroism would be to run naked up the steps and then let the blows of your enemies rain down upon your body while you try and stabilize Bethany.
How will I stabilize her? Can I just do a medicine check?
Yeah, just do medicine. Just do what medicine you know.
But as you now understand the rules of bonus attacks, they will all get a bonus attack on you.
Oh, Dave!
What about
Alright.
what about the automatron?
The automatron won't. It's on the floor. It's prone.
Oh, you knocked the
alright.
automatron over?
No. Alex is a vital part of this Dungeons and Dragons group, and I don't want her to have to make another character.
You don't have to have to call an Uber and go home.
Once we,
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
because the other thing is, it's not just work for Alex. You see, if we make a new character, Simon's got to draw new art.
Yeah.
You know, we've got to. It's
I'll make it like Smethany Biles. It'll be fine.
I've got to.
Bethany Bile is a real crook kid.
I'm gonna have to learn.
Smethany, I got my finger in my bum hole. That's how she does it. Oh, want to smell?
Smethany Bile. Oh, anyone got any darts? Got a durry?
Guys, do we love Smethany Biles?
Yeah,
Should
I
we
think
do
it's
this?
the right choice.
Bizarre. All right, I'm gonna do it, Dave. Friezo, the hero of the story, will run up the stairs and try and do a medicine check on Bethany.
Okay, so you can move 30 feet, so you make it to about there, and then she dies.
No. This is about 30 feet, so this is fine. And so you race up towards Bethany, and seeing you, the sword wraith reaches forward with an attack of opportunity with its long sword and rolls a 13, which...
That hits.
Yes, with armor you would have been protected, but without armor it rains down on your sweet, sweet hiney, and...
Oh, canonically sweet hiney.
And yeah, I'm just slowly canonically, painting in the character, and...
Not sword in my bum.
Sword in bum.
Sword in bum.
12 hit points of damage. As the
Okay. Yeah.
and the king priest shouts out, "Defiler!" and blasts you with another blast from his magical staff. And he rolls. You're very lucky. He rolls an 11.
So he can suck himself off then, is what I think.
And then he's also got his bonus attack, which he also does, and that does hit, unfortunately. And you take another 9 points of damage. So that could have gone a lot worse for you.
22 left. All right. I'm going to do a medicine check on Bethany.
Okay. Medicine check is a moderate check, DC 15.
15?
Yes.
All right, what's my medicine skill? It's +0.
You really spec your character for mischief, didn't you?
Oh, I really did.
Didn't spec it for wisdom. Nope.
Okay, so what do you need to roll? Just let us know.
I need to roll a
15.
15. I've got a +0 on this.
Oh, dice cam.
All right, let's bring it up.
That's an 8.
Oh, that didn't work.
That is an 8.
Oh, boy.
I guess an 8 is Friezo being like.
If only Phil Collins were
Bethany.
here.
He's like poking his fingers around in the mouth, I guess.
All right, Bethany,
Yes.
this is the moment of truth. You need to roll an 11. No, it is, yeah.
We could have just sat around for an hour and waited for sauerkraut. And here we are.
You need to roll an 11 or higher.
Yep.
You almost vanquished the king priest in this illusion, but he's got the better of you. So
Bring on Smethany, I say.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Jesus.
No shade, Dave does not want Bethany to die, but the incompetence of the players has led us down this
This
path.
is not a combat shear that I even thought we were going to have. They're not ready to fight the king priest, but they decided
Well,
to fight.
I thought it was a memory of a king priest. I thought my like dagger was gonna go through it, and we would be like, "Woo, it's spooky."
Dave, what are we doing around this D&D table if not fighting our memories?
All right, let's do this.
19!
19. All right.
Not dead, not dead.
Not
The
dead.
fight is still in you, Bethany, as you hold yourself together. The Wraith turns and slashes at you, Kit, and hits you for, I think, 6 points of damage. The second hit misses, and the Kit Gingerson, you're up.
Okay, well, I guess I'll dive onto Bethany and Friezo and do a medicine check.
All right, does that mean I get an attack of opportunity, Dave?
On me?
What?
No. Yeah, I mean, yes, you do. You're correct. You would get an attack of opportunity on Kit.
All right, well, I want you to know I'm not taking this opportunity, Simon.
I feel like we're all learning a lot of
Yeah,
medicine.
there's a lot that's happening
All right,
today.
you get hit
You're
by
like
the
leveled
hit
up.
by the Sword Wraith. You get 11 points of damage.
Whatever.
But don't forget, as I said, the real scary thing is the Wraith, is the King Priest, who hits with both his magic attack and his sword attack. I think, hang on, what's your armor class?
18.
No, you don't get any of these. Friezo has soaked all of the bonus attacks, as we talked about.
Yeah!
You don't take any
We're
damage.
Oh, sweet
all
high.
learning.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't
didn't.
lose the previous one?
No, you didn't lose the just then. Yeah, you didn't lose that.
Oh, right. What was
So
that?
It was
11.
It was 9, I think. Or maybe no, it was 11. Yeah. So you race forward and make your medicine
Yeah.
check.
I want you to remember the sword I took in my bum for you, kid.
Right in the tush. Nope.
Nope.
No, it fails. All right, and Friezo, you're up.
All right. What it is because
Now it's
Kit's
your action again. It's been a full turn. They will get bonus attacks again.
because Kit is helping me. Now, can I take advantage doing this?
Yes, you can.
Advantage on the medicine.
But you will get bonus attack. They will get bonus attacks on you.
Yeah, but Frieza's got
When they
unlimited
hit
hit
me,
points.
When
Because
they,
I'm on top of
yeah,
it.
no, because Kit's closest to them.
No, they'll hit Friezo because Friezo's the one moving.
All right, looks like for someone who doesn't want to kill Bethany, you really do want to kill Friezo. Nat 20.
Hey!
Surely Nat 20 is like
Stabilized.
yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Friezo sucks himself off, and it heals everybody. Sorry, sucks off the nose. No, suck off. No. All right,
No,
take
no,
it back.
that was upsetting. Don't suck off the nose. Okay, the Sword Wraith attacks and misses. The King Priest attacks you, Friezo, and hits with his sword and with his life drain. The sword does.
I'm dead.
So I just want to be clear that.
Oh.
That Bethany, you suddenly wake up to see Kit and Friezo. Your eyes flitter open to see them desperately trying to stabilize you. And as you watch, behind one of the wraiths walks up to Friezo and hits him for 7 points of damage.
Okay, still alive?
As the King Priest turns around, hits you for 18 points of damage.
Now I'm dead.
And Friezo goes down. Okay. And Friezo, you're dying now.
Yes?
Okay, great.
How many hit points do I have?
Bethany,
One, I
you have
think.
1, and you're stabilized, so you're not a combatant at the moment.
Can I heal?
Yeah, your eyes are open, so you can heal.
Heal thyself.
Oh, actually, I'm still alive. I get bonus hit points because I took my dread form.
Did you take your dread form?
I did.
Yeah.
Back
He
here,
did.
remember?
He said that.
Then, just so you know,
Then everyone can
he
s-
couldn't have killed you, so you were safe, because that was his bonus action.
That was in a previous round.
Oh, no, that's true. That was a previous round.
Yeah, Dave. How do you like it when we know the
Oh,
rules?
I don't like this at all. This is no good at all.
So I took 18 points of damage.
Still don't know the rules.
Actually, I had 10 plus my level, so I had 17. So actually, I only took 1 point of damage, really.
Yeah, it soaked up all your temporary hit points.
Still alive!
Excellent. So you're
Wow.
still up. So what do you want to do?
Oh, I'm
Bethany?
going to lay on hands, pull myself.
You're going to pull yourself?
Yeah, I'm going to pull myself off and
Yeah.
give myself 15 points of life
All right,
back.
Bethany gets up. She could be attacked for that, but of course, Friezo has again soaked all of the bonus attacks, and now it is the King Priest's actual turn, and he turns on you, Friezo. No, actually, he looking at the damage.
Isn't he done? Isn't he done with his speech?
Oh, yeah, he's almost finished his speech. That's true, actually. Yeah, betrayer of vows,
So-
Paler is blind, you may
outta
revel in his
here.
glories no more and suffer in fury for all time. And he reaches down, and that's a good, yeah, and he grabs the amulet from your cloak, and he rips at your cloak, and your cloak falls to the ground, and there is a blinding flash of white light, and all of your vision is obscured, and all of them disappear again. Everyone's damage is real, however. You've all been as hurt or as alive as you were. The spells that you cast are still gone, and sprawled on the ground at the back of the room is still the malfunctioning automatron.
See, here's
Okay,
what-
I gotta tell you, I'm sorry, guys. I really didn't think that was gonna go like that. I thought it was just gonna be like a little bit of a play for you.
Yeah, you know what this is like? You know, I was talking about Disney World before. At Disney World, there's a thing called the Hall of Presidents.
Yep.
Imagine we went into the Hall of Presidents and we started to fight with Abraham Lincoln and we lost. Imagine that.
That's very much how it's feeling. Look, I'm
This is why
certainly
they tell you not
humbled.
to get off the ride.
I mean, I died for real just now.
Yeah.
That wasn't any good at all. We
Oh.
could have just sat down, caught up, waited for our sauerkraut, and now it's all over the floor. We can't have any. That bread has gone absolutely wild.
All right, well, let's go kill this. Let's go finish off this this automatron at the back of the room and take her amulet.
All right, I'll use
You
my
want the
mace of
fritzing
smiting
automatron?
because it's good on constructs.
All right, so you walk up towards the sort of fritzing automatron whose hand is sparking wildly.
Do I still have the spear, or is it?
No, the spear's turned, unfortunately, into smoke. And disappeared.
Bonus
Spear.
increases.
You've
to
still
+3.
learned something important about them, though. It's very possible that you will see echo rates again.
Okay, I got a 10. Oh, I get 2 attacks, don't I? So the
You
second.
don't need to. This is a coup de grace attack. If you want to, you can just walk up to it and thump its head.
Okay, I walk up to it and I thump it.
Okay, so you stalk towards it. It looks up at you.
Well, then in
pitifully.
that case, I might use my little glaive just to do it neatly, just like a little.
But I
like-
bought you
like-
bread.
I know, but I'm just gonna gently,
Oh,
Except
don't
why.
do that. Oh, you're killing me, though. I'm dying.
Daisy, Daisy.
Hand in the back of a
Please,
calculator.
Bethany, what is love?
Uh,
You crunch,
That's
severing
love, baby.
sparks
Oh.
fly as the eyes of the automaton fade out.
I called that one mummy.
And it's collapsed on the ground, but it's the tray is still there, the bread is still there, the amulet is still around its
I
neck.
grab the amulet. How many hit points do you have?
You
Seven.
talking to the amulet?
No, sorry, Freezer.
I still have 14.
Oh, okay, you're all right. All right, everyone good? We
Yep.
good? Let's get out of here.
Okay, so you've got the amulet. The amulet you can see now has the shape of a woman. It's a cameo, half of a half silhouette of a woman's face with a hand to her mouth, held like this, and it's done in a sort of half silhouette style.
And if you pay it $20, it makes a little video for you and your friends.
Is that a cameo joke?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Cameo joke.
Very nice, very
Yeah.
nice.
We
Very
we
nice.
famously worked with Cameo, didn't we?
We
Gilbert
did famously
Gottfried.
work with Cameo.
We
We
famously-
famously at the end of the stream.
we
I might
famously-
show our cameo that we got from Gilbert Gottfried again because
Yeah,
it's
it's
very good.
He is
It's
mean
great.
to us.
Yeah.
So,
He was, though. It was bonus content, though. I loved it.
look, everyone come with me. There's something to do with the handle, so I'm just going to give it a fiddle and give it a go.
All right.
Okay. Do you remember what you saw?
I saw some dials appear and some runes.
Yeah, you know which part of the door. It was above. It was just below the handle, actually.
Yep. I explain all that to Bethany. Bethany, you need to twist a dial and show some runes on that door.
Do you remember what order the runes were in?
Yeah, I remember them all.
With your perfect photographic memory.
Yeah, Freezer's got a perfect. Now that I'm
Maybe
human.
you should just do it then if you remember it all, because I was kind of dying. And
All right,
stuff, so
I'll give it a go.
I give him the
So you take
amulet.
the amulet, you put it on.
Yep.
What are you going to do? How are you going to approach this?
I am going to.
This is again right. We're all now around this door over here.
Now, but on which side of the door to stand is the question.
Don't you fucking dare.
All right. First of all, just to be safe, I'm gonna say "fuck a sucker ding dong."
Yep.
Okay.
Sounds
As your
rude.
god requires.
Yep.
And why?
I'm gonna. Freezer's gonna place his hand on the door. Did anything happen, Dave?
The part where the dials were?
Yeah.
Yep. Suddenly the door glows and 4 rotating dials are materialize, not spinning. Each dial has symbols showing staff, scroll, chain, tome, and flame.
Does it light up like Stargate?
No, it doesn't. Well, yeah, sure. Do you want it to?
Yeah, light up. Nice.
Staff, scroll, chain, tome, and flame.
Yeah, they're sort of iconographs.
And what am I supposed? I'm
Chain,
going to
tome,
press one or something.
You can spin them to show different. Each of them can be locked into place, showing each symbol. There's
Then did
4
you
of them.
tell me what the symbols were last time?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay.
What
You
happens?
didn't actually see that because it was rushed so much.
Right. Okay.
What's the feature? Like, is it
That's
5?
a poker machine joke. Interesting. Well, look, I don't know how this door works. Should we just take a short rest and then get our spell slots back?
Don't forget that if you take a short rest, you're going to be thrown into the vision again.
Yeah, we just won't attack them this time. That's fine.
Don't we have to wait until the
Automaton. Well, that's how we got.
another automaton
I got this
comes back?
amulet already.
If you're not worried that you'll get in trouble for killing one of them, sure.
Yeah, they might miss one that hasn't come back.
I think we should just go now. Let's
But I don't know how to open the door. I'm just saying I'm going to press tome.
Okay, you're gonna go time.
No, I'll go different ones.
I ate Rocky Road and then I forgot about microphones.
Forgot our microphones.
Taylor's all this time.
Shaq had to come in and tell me to use my microphone.
I'll go. What do we got, Dave?
Staff, scroll, chain, tome, flame.
Staff, skull.
Chain, tone, flame. I'm going to go flame.
Sounds like a BTS song.
Dave. Get.
Stuff called chain, tone, flames.
Put this into your little machine, Dave.
I got my little machine. Right
I'm
here.
going flame,
Yeah.
staff,
Yep.
chain,
Yep.
tome,
Yep.
scroll.
Okay. There's only 5. There's only 4 squares.
Let's get rid of tome.
Okay. Scroll. All right. Flame, staff, chain, scroll. Okay. Hang on. Now I need you to roll for me.
If I get chased by bees again,
Just roll for me 44.
4d4.
Tell me what you get. Here you go. Roll these and then roll them again. Give me the numbers.
All right, it's a 4 and a 4, so that's 8.
Yep.
And then a 3 and a 4, so
Okay.
7.
Wow. It was a good roll.
4, 4, 3, 4.
4, 4, 3, 4 is a very good roll. All right. So you praying to whatever god that Friezo believes in.
Well, here's the thing. We discussed that my dread form
Yeah.
was
A judge.
sort of Snailzo, but in the actual Unchained Arcana thing, the dread form represents my patron. So human Friezo's patron is actually old Friezo.
Okay, that's confusing and feels right. You walk out, suddenly the door clicks and you realize that it's gone smoky and you can walk through it.
All right. Let's
And
all.
beyond it, you can see that there is another room. What looks like a glow that suggests a fire. It looks like, you can't see much more.
All right. Let's all go.
Let's go.
Okay, you walk through the door, all of you quickly, and suddenly you find yourselves in walking into another room in silence, the prison of 1,000 nightmares. Each cell,
No, that sounds cool. I like it.
each
Yeah.
cell purposely built to hold its inhabitants in their moments of darkest consequence. And inside this room, you find yourself. However, who is wearing amulets?
Hing wearing.
Just hang.
Okay, both of you make Constitution saves for me. DC 17. Not you, Hing. Your amulet glows as you walk through, and the door accepts you.
90.
Oh,
Bethany,
26. You smashed it.
you
Yeah.
suddenly feel a wave of nausea and pain, but recalling your own inner strength, with disadvantage, sorry, because you're exhausted. I need you to roll that again.
I've got
20.
yeah.
27, 20.
With your
Smash, smash.
huge inner fortitude of your faith, you am able to fight it off. And Kit
10.
Kit does not fight it off. And Kit...
Does he do a shot?
No. Kit, you suddenly have a wave of panic and nausea, and then suddenly you discover that your vision starts to fade and fade and fade until you go blind. And as you walk, by the time you've walked through the room, you can't see anything at all.
I'm blind. Luckily, I've got whiskers, so I can at least go through doorways.
Kit is blinded by the magic. So the doors in silence, if you don't have these amulets, will also affect you as you walk through.
Okay. Who's the figure we see?
Okay, now it's a dwarven
Apologies.
figure, and you can see him. He's got a huge, he's got gold wire braided into his beard, and he's facing with his back to all of you, and he's
Golden dwarf. Methinks we might be getting a D in the B.
and he's standing in front.
A dwarf in the butt.
Dwarf in the butt.
Was he in the?
Yeah, he's standing in
Like
front.
Moradin, you reckon?
He's standing in front of an altar, and
hell
in
yeah.
fact, you can see the huge symbol of something that only you've ever seen, Bethany. None of the others have ever seen, which is the Forge House in Elysium, Moradin's own forge that is protected and looked after by the Forge Father Myroncor,
Hello there.
the old dwarven priest that you met in Elysium, and he's standing, girding himself up for something horrible that's about
Okay,
to
no
happen.
one stab this guy. Just stay back. Let this vision pass.
Does he know that they're there?
Yeah,
Did I
yes.
see the vision, or I just didn't see anything?
The vision hasn't started yet. It's about to start, but he spins around and sees you.
Hello
It's like when you're in a
there.
museum.
Welcome to the inn.
All right, remember,
Don't.
we're in the Hall of Presidents. No one fight Abraham
No
Lincoln.
one fight Abraham
You're allowed
Lincoln.
to do the Hearthstone voice, but for IP, I ask you not to do the Hearthstone voice lines.
Don't do the lines.
Yeah, you have to come up with original
that's all-
lines.
that's all I meant.
Forge Father Myron.
That's all I remember. So, was he in the last scene?
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't.
A shade of him was, but disappeared as soon as the fight started.
You.
Nice smiles, everyone.
You.
He has by the way, he has all this gold in his beard, but he looks kind of gaunt, and he's not wearing his fabulous robes. He's wearing quite ripped and dirty robes.
You bastards. What are you doing here? You're the reason I'm in this place.
Oh, wait, are you real?
Are you real?
I'm a human, is what I am.
All right. That's fine for you.
Okay, because we were in another room before, and we were mostly dealing with semi-real visions.
Well, I don't remember you, but you should be in hell as well as you.
Wait,
So do you
this is a very specific vision, and I don't know how to test it because last time I tried to test a vision, I stabbed it.
He doesn't look like he's a vision. He looks like he might be the cell's inhabitant.
Oh my goodness gracious! It's me, Bethanee Smiles.
Yes, I know you.
You gave me my multi-tool.
Yes, I gave you the multi-tool of Moradin, and for my trouble, you got me sent to this hellish place to relive my sins again and again.
Oh my goodness! There's been a huge misunderstanding.
Oh, has there?
Yes, there has.
Well,
And
maybe you
Well,
shouldn't
haven't you
have...
gotten sassy in prison?
Well, I don't like being in prison.
Well, we went to hell.
Well,
The king priest is crooked.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. So
I
we
know- I
agree.
know.
So why are we yelling at
I
each
know,
other?
There's a
I
thunderous
apologize.
slam as the doors open and 3 smoky figures appear through the archway.
Uh-oh.
2
This guy.
more of the shining wraiths with their spears, and a figure you see again and recognize for the second time that day of the king priest Minos, as he says, Myron Core, you who have hidden too many artifacts against us, you fool, do you not realize that this war with hell will consume and destroy us all? It breaks my heart to say this, but I must relinquish the independence of your institution.
You're full of shite, you rat bastard.
Silence!
Silence yourself.
The Council of War has spoken. We are ransacking the Forge Heart. If you will not give us the magic weapons that Moradin has sequestered here, we will take them from you by force. And they just start opening chests that only appear in the smoke as they go to them and pulling weapons off the walls as the King Priest walks up and grabs the heavy golden signet of Moradin and tugs it from around the girdle that you wear it around your waist. And he says, take it up with the council if you have a problem. Elysium is mine now. And they all stalk out as the room goes to white again, leaving you all alone.
Your vision's quite quick.
Yeah, I couldn't see that, but it doesn't sound so bad.
Well, my great shame is that I did not stop them.
Wait, I thought that this was your greatest sin. What is the sin you perpetrated?
Well, after they took all the weapons, they...
You opened up the sacred vaults of Moradin.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gave
and
out the magic weapon.
I believed his lies, and he took more and more power over Elysium until he sent me to this place.
Myron Core, how many people has the king priest sent to this hellhole?
Any who oppose him.
Well, then that seems like we have the makings of a resistance in this very building.
Yeah, well, how are we... there's no way out of this place. Each one... I mean, you...
hello? We're here now, so
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Well, we have to escape. This is not an escape. This is just another hell.
Yes, but we know hell
All right.
because we've been there. What do you have on you?
Well, nothing. Just my staff, I suppose. What do I have on me, Dave?
You've mostly had most of your stuff taken. They've allowed you some of your books of prayer, which is good for a cleric because it means you still have your access to most of your spells. But they have taken your holy symbol. You don't have a holy symbol of Moradin, which means that although you know your spells, you can't cast them.
Yeah, they've hamstrung me. I'm like a ham that's strung up.
That's not what that phrase is about.
Really?
Yeah, that's sorry. Hi, Friezo Frosopherson, human here.
Right.
That's more about getting your hamstrings cut. It's about the back of your legs.
But could not a ham that was strung up also be sort of immobilized?
I agree. It
Well,
works.
it would
I'm
already
just
be
saying-
immobilized because it's ham.
Yeah, once it's ham, it's not really active. You know?
It's
We
in
call
that the netted string, bits bulging out here and there, hamstrung. So
No, the netted.
Sorry, who are you?
I'm sorry. Who are you?
Freeze office officer, human.
Oh, all right. Well,
Where are your clothes?
Yeah, where are your clothes? Here, take.
They were taken from me by, I think, a hydralisk or something.
Okay. This
that
is
an animal
baffling.
from StarCraft?
Oh, what was it? It was a hydra. A Thessal hydra. A Thessal hydra. My
Well, look,
apologies.
some resistance we've got no way of getting back to Elysium, no way of proving. I mean, he's crushed all resistance. All of his cronies of Palor have taken over their mechanisms of power, and it's just I guess I'll just rot here.
Yeah, so Father Myroncore fills you in, and what's been happening in Elysium. Since you unwittingly gave him access to the Aegis Orb, and he destroyed it, and he blamed Bethany for its destruction, a war with Hell has become inevitable. You saw the Hell side of that. You saw the great muster on the Field of Bones that is slowly forming as all the demons of Hell are making their way to invade heaven. This has allowed the King Priest to essentially declare a divine form of martial law. He has managed to make all of the deities, the pantheon of equals, have had to fall one by one under the control of Hestevar and under the control of him.
even that dolphin guy.
Even deep sea Chalices, merpeople are being sequestered, building vast naval ships for the soldiers of Palor. At Torm's Gate, they've ransacked all of their wealth, and they went into Dwarfhome, broke the chains that Moradin left on the final relics that he was reserving for his dwarven people, and they stole them, and they've taken all of those magical relics made of Viridian back to Elysium.
It's fucked
All
up.
in the name of the protection against an army that the King Priest has no plan to defeat, because he's in fact working with.
A war he started himself for his own aggrandization.
But Myroncore, we have the means to fix the Aegis Orb and stop Hell from marching on Elysium.
What?
The feather of Zariel.
Well, show it to us then.
Well, it's in a bank. My friend put it in a bank.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm so sorry.
But we have it, it's ours. But it's not here with us.
Yeah.
All right.
But you can see how the pieces fit together.
Okay. Well, how would
I was feeling pretty upbeat at the
Yeah,
beginning of
yeah.
that sentence.
so you have proof, but it's you have a means to fix the Aegis Orb, but it's not on you. You have proof.
Yeah, you have proof on you.
I mean, proof. What can
We've
you
got the
prove?
contract. Does that prove anything?
Yeah.
No.
It proves that Mahadi and the
In fact, it proves that Mahadi stole it. It's the
Zariel
front
and-
page of
Oh,
a
that
contract,
contract, yes.
between Zariel,
And the
Archdevil
King.
of Avernus, and the King Priest.
King Priest. Yeah.
Wait, so the King Priest is in league with Hale?
Yes.
What? This is big news
It's
to me.
very big news.
This is huge news.
Look, and I show him.
Wow, there's a lot of legalese. Can you give me the long and short of this? Oh boy. Wait, so that of course it makes perfect sense. Minus is in league with Zariel. Zariel but it's gonna cause the end of all life on Elysium. This is very bad.
It's very
Do you realize how bad
Yes.
this is?
Why do you think that we're
This is
doing all of
terrible.
this?
Unless
Oh.
the Aegis Orb is fixed, in which case everyone will be fine and we'll all just come back to life and...
Right, so we've got to fix the orb, so we've got to get into the bank, which means we've got to get out of this prison, which means we're in the same place we were when we started this conversation.
That is correct. But
Right.
listen,
I'm up to date, though. I appreciate that.
we have a way out of here.
Okay.
It's going to cost us something. But if there's no way out, then it's what we'll have to do.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's not a weird sex thing.
All right,
I know you're
good.
looking at this guy thinking that maybe it's a weird sex thing.
Well, he doesn't have any clothes
I
on, does he?
know.
I'm wearing a mask. And just so you know,
Yeah.
I could have put my very human balls through the glasses of this mask, and I didn't.
Thank God.
They're covered by the moustache.
Oh, thank God
I'm
it's
a
a
modest
generous
human
moustache.
being.
You're a good man.
Thank you. you.
Listen, we figured out you can use this amulet to go from room to room whenever the automatrons come in.
Right.
You could go at any time.
Oh, cool. We can go anytime.
Well, if we get the code right, we won't just go into another room. We'll get out into the corridor.
Perfect. Let's give it another
So
go.
Myron Corn explains, you probably worked this out yourself, that all of these cells are in essentially a panopticon prison. This prison silence that was built by these mages and in some undisclosed, unknown location on some unknown plane. And the dials that you found are the means in which they go from room to room, but there is a central corridor, vestibule. There is an area where the workers in the prison and the automatrons work. You just need to know the dial sequence.
So we need to wait for the automatrons to come here, capture them or hack them somehow.
Or watch the sigils.
Where can I see this dial? He says.
It's on the door, when they arrive,
Show it to me. Show it to me.
it's on the. Fraser's going to touches the door.
So you touch the door and the dials come together, and he goes, "It's 5 different dials for." What was my room?
It was 5 symbols and 4 spaces.
What room did you use? What code did you use to come to me?
Ooh.
Flame staff chain scroll.
Yes.
Well done.
Flame
Did you write that down because you
staff,
thought Ling
chain
wouldn't
scroll.
remember?
Yes.
Yeah, and he goes, "Flame staff chain. This could be a modal cipher. This is interesting."
I didn't make that up at all. It's a real thing.
If this can't connected to a room, it basically means that the first or the last code is probably correct, and it probably corresponds to prisons. Basically, there are a few combinations that we could try, that we can use to work this out. It won't happen immediately, but we can jump through a few more rooms. We will learn more of the cipher each time. Or we can wait if you want, if you think you can see them.
I mean, we don't get affected. I mean, I'm blind. I suppose we do get affected when we jump room to room.
Yeah,
But,
yeah. I think we need to wait here for the matrons and take. Look, we don't need. If we, here's the thing: we need to kill a matron, kill an automatron, and take their amulet, and then move rooms. That's the only way for us to do this, because then we get more amulets,
not-
which allow us to move. And if they are looking for the people who killed the automatrons when they don't come back, they'll come back to this room and we'll have moved.
It's not the only way. I still have that contract I made with the devil.
You want to wish us out of here?
I want to wish this entire prison out of here.
Oh boy.
Big breakout style.
I can't say anything. What's her facial expression when she says this?
So what
She
you're
winking.
referring
Dramatic.
to is
A mass jailbreak out of silence.
so you have it is true that you
With an
have
army.
an ancient tome that so remind me where you got this from again.
I got it from a devil,
Yeah.
and I signed a contract.
Yes, with Kithisi Galantara on the advice of Kithisi Galantara,
Yeah.
a blackguard paladin.
That I have to that this wish will be granted but when it happens I will be compelled to kill some dragon's friends or something like
A
that.
group called the Dragon Friends.
Some
Not-
dragon's friend?
And it was not just you, it was you, Kit, Bushu, and Friezo.
And to be clear,
They-
I already want to kill them.
All your names are on the contract already. There's a blank spot for what you get out of it, which essentially makes it a wish.
Yes.
Yes.
And I forget the devil's name.
The devil was Obstrix.
Yeah.
Listeria obstrix.
Listeria
Listeria
Obstrix.
Yes.
So
Wasn't Chodius?
no,
No, that was a
Choderia
different
one.
Dreamstalker.
Your one.
That was your devil that you made.
Choderia Dreamstalker is the one haunting the King Priest's dreams.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so if you want to do that, you
Subway!
can. The way I'm going to
Eat
ask
fresh.
The way that I'm going to ask you to do that is you need to write, and I fair warning, devils take great joy in obeying the letter of requests while violating the spirit of them. So, and every time you've made a contract with devils, bad things have happened. But if you want to use this wish, you need to write down exactly the wording that you want to use, and then give it to me, and then the wish will.
And Dave will spend the next week trying to fuck you, you know?
Can I have a
Fuck you
lawyer
on
look
this.
over it?
A devil lawyer.
Where's Gribbets?
Yeah. Who's Gribbets?
Oh, I know Gribbets, I guess. He
could
was my
sum-
goblin lawyer.
You could summon a devil lawyer.
A demon lawyer.
I feel like that would
Can
get
you
you
still
in,
summon a demon?
in worse trouble.
Yes.
Demon lawyers.
Yeah.
I mean, aren't all lawyers demons?
Hey-oh.
Look.
Here's what I want. I want all of us to get out and we want to go back to that Midori bar, our hideout, as get back to base, basically. Do you think? Or
We want to get to
Elysium. Yeah, we may as well. So we want to break everyone out of here.
Wait. Don't you need a feather or something that's in a...
We need a feather.
I think...
How many clauses can we put in this? We need to get out of here with a feather, and then maybe that might mean the feather will come with us.
Could you just...
We don't use the wish now.
Could you just wish
Really?
that the Aegis orb was fixed?
Oh.
And that you were by it? I'm just spitballing.
We would buy it?
No, that you
I
were
didn't
by
have
it. You were there.
There is another thing that you know, and you know this through your clerical training, that another way that devils work is that the greedier, and this is a kind of a nebulous thing, but the greedier a wish is, the easier time they have in misunderstanding them. Generally, in the stories where mortals have taken wishes from devils, the more they wish for, the less they get.
Fix Aegis orb a big one. They would consider that a big one.
It's up to you. It's up to you if you think that.
Oh, what do you guys think?
I think we just kill more automatrons. They're robots. It doesn't count.
But we've still got... There's so many steps. We've still got to get back.
That's fine. What else you got to do?
By the way, everyone can take... this has been a short rest, so you can all roll
Let's relax.
some hit die if you want to get some life back. And in fact, Bethany, we will say that your adrenaline is starting to kick in. Your exhaustion has gone down.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, more money, more problems. As I heard someone say that.
Have you rolled a character for Myron Core?
Well, no, not yet, but I can see him sticking around. It's old Father Myron Core. Hey, we're a long way from home, and
The thing is, we have a means. We are not at a dead end. And I would say that wish for when that truly happens.
yeah, right.
It's an incredibly dangerous place that you are, however. You already know that every time you've gone through these rooms, you've seen, first of all, bad things happen to anyone not wearing an amulet. Secondly, the wraiths themselves are deadly, some very powerful creatures. You don't know if there are combat versions of the automatrons. You've only seen one of them so far, and you don't know even what dimension you are in. You don't know what plane you are in. Aetherius has just taken you to Bethany. So this prison could be inside. It could be inside a volcano. It could be in space. It could be miles in the air. You
In a
don't-
bot.
Could be an Elysium.
A space volcano.
In the mind of a
Do you
giant.
have any divining magic?
I don't know what that is.
There's like scrying. It's like magic where you can use to do things like work out what world you're in.
I do what I can to check.
You think that the prison may be magical in some way.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Is that a 1?
No, it was in 20, I think. 18.
So we should probably get some more amulets.
Yeah.
When's the last time you got a
Right.
pants delivery?
You get pants deliveries?
Yeah, I've
Again,
got
he's
the
wearing,
same
He's
pair.
wearing tattered, filthy robes.
Who's got the same pair?
Oh yeah, I got pants delivery.
Why'd you get them? Why'd they give you new pants for? What's wrong with the old ones?
I shat in them. But that's how you got new ones.
Well, I guess I've got some work to do. Please excuse me.
the room has no corners.
No. All right, somebody look me in the eye. I can't do it without eye contact.
I'll do it.
Is this your plan? Father Myron is going to shit himself so someone brings him.
Aye.
Is this really your plan?
Billy Connolly?
Every other plan I've enjoyed a lot more. Is this the plan?
Yeah, he's just gonna shit himself.
Otherwise, we can just,
Just
wait.
wait.
All right, okay. I wouldn't mind
Okay,
a
so
new
you're gonna
pair
wait?
of pants.
Yeah.
All right, so you wait, and after about 15 or 20 minutes, you suddenly hear, it seems like it's very, very distant, but you hear a burn, dun, dun.
A Christopher Nolan movie.
They play this on Friday.
Overpowering mix. Yeah. And Myron Core goes, that's the alarm system. I've only heard it once or twice. It means that they think that there's been a breakout somewhere in the prison.
Well, that was us.
Right. It's all falling into place, isn't it? All right. Well, hide or something.
If that alarm is on, it means that the prison is going on high alert. They'll be upping the patrols and they'll be checking all of the cells.
We will have
When they do, we can kill the people who come in here. Myron Court, when they do prison checks, how many people are coming by?
Well, the matron comes, and then each time my hellish shame is replayed, it's the 2 guards.
But no, but when they're on high alert, the automatrons come flanked by construct guards.
Yes.
2 of them.
We can take 3.
Fembots,
We
I
can
believe
take-
they
we
call
can-
them.
From Austin Powers.
Fembots from us.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god.
We can kill 3 people, get 3 amulets, and then we're good.
Well, we're on our way to better, which is the same as good. I should have left it at that. All right, good plan.
Okay, but the alarm started, so he's like, they'll be here any moment. So work out where you want to stand.
All right. Freezer,
Let's all stand behind the door.
which door do they come through at Myron Court?
Through the door that you just
Oh,
came
no, sorry,
through.
no. Oh, yes, through the door you just came
All right,
through.
I'm going to go on the far side of the altar.
Okay, excellent.
Let's all, everybody hide. Quickly, everybody hide.
Can I hide behind under those spikes?
So that's a row. That was an old spear, like where weapons were stored. It's all empty now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna like lie down there.
Excellent.
Am I already hiding? I have no idea what is happening here.
Yeah, sorry, that's right. Kid's blind.
Who will be my eyes?
Where do you want Kid to go?
Stay with me, Kitty. Here, bend down. I mean,
You're not armed or anything, are
crouch
you?
down. Yeah, I've got a stick.
Wait, he could jump on my shoulders and like ratatouille me.
Great
Oh,
idea.
like pull on your
Let's
whiskers.
do this.
Okay.
What have I got to lose?
Right, so Myron Court's going to try and pilot Kit, and everybody
Ratatouille.
races behind. All of you make stealth checks for me.
Ratatouille.
More like catatouille. Okay.
Catatouille.
Come on, donkey.
What's this, initiative checks?
Stealth. 6.
21.
6 as well.
Okay, so you don't. The hiding doesn't go very well, except for Kit, surprisingly. The 2 of
He's
you are
hidden
spotted
under a dwarf.
as the automatron walks in, and this time she is flanked by 2 more automatons, all of them wearing these crystals. The cogs whirl again as she looks at you and opens her mouth, but her mouth doesn't move, but a speaker inside it blasts words, and she says, "Prisoners, up against the wall immediately." And at that moment, a stone built into one of her eyes glows, and a pulse goes out and hits all of you, everyone in the room, in fact. Except for Kit, because she can't see you.
Yes.
Make DC 17 wisdom saves.
Oh, that's heaps.
No, you.
No, you're hiding.
You're me.
Oh, I'm hiding too.
Fail.
You're under my chef's hat.
Oh, 7, fail.
Okay, you're both blasted by a slow ray as you go sluggish down, and they say, "Against the wall, with your hands over your heads. We're searching the cell for contraband." The two of them are standing there. They're motionless, but they're expecting you to immediately comply.
But they can't see me.
They haven't seen Kit.
What does a slow ray do?
Makes you slow.
So you lose your bonus action. Oh, look, we're doing a lot of bonus actions at the moment. You lose your action. Your speed is half. You can only make 1 attack per turn, even if you've got a multi-attack.
And what is it? How long does it last?
Minute.
Okay. It's fucking go time. Yeah?
It's go time.
It's fucking go time.
Yeah, let's do it.
And with half of the spells gone, damage already done to them, deep inside a prison that they only barely understand, the Beef Babes are facing yet another impossible breakout, another chance to best the gods and architects that make these dungeons and prove to themselves that they yet may have power sufficient to save the Aegis Orb, all of Elysium, and return an ancient order to the nine known world, not known since the days of the Shard Treaty. Such is the hope of fools. Such is the belief of idiots. Such is the desperate hope of that merciful and innocent few that they called the Beef Babes. Thank you!